Okay, turn to page 27 in the Gold Prayer Book. We'll start with the 7 Limb Prayer. Gosumku pegonel chatselo Ngeshani tu cheti malubu Tomene sadi tuntam cheshak Kepa gewanam la sheirang Korwa matom bardule june Drola cheki kolo korwa dang Da jengena Janchu Champongo. I'll turn to page 97. We'll chant the short mandal offering at the bottom.
Practice.
Turn to page 64. At the top of the page is the verse of praise, and at the bottom of the page is the mantra.
Yeah.
Merely thinking of just your name eradicates all obstacles and immediately purifies all negative karma. Thus to you, unsurpassed Vajrasattva, I make prostration. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tishto Dido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayach Sarvar Karma Sutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavana Sarva Tatagat Vajramame Muche Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tishto Dido Meba Stokayo Meba Supokayo Meba Anurakto Meba Sarva Siddhi Me Prayach Sarvar Karma Tsutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Vatata Kata Vajramame Mucha Vajabhava Mahasamayam Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupal Vajrasattva Tenopa Tishta Dido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayach Sarvar Karma Tsutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavanu Sarva Tathagata Vajramane Mutra Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tishta Dido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayach Sarva Karma Tsutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavana Sarva Tathagata Vajramame Muche Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tishta Dido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Tsutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavana Sarva Tathagat Vajramane Muche Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tishta Dido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayach Sarva Karma Tsutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavana Sarva Tathagata Vajramane Mucha Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tishta Dido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayach Sarva Karma Tsutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavana Sarva Tathagat Vajramane Mucha Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tishta Dido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayach Sarva Karma Tsutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavana Sarva Tathagat Vajramane Muche Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tishta Dido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto me bhava sarva siddhi me prayach sarva karma samne chitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tatakat pashve mamne mucha pasha bhava mahasam sato ahum pe om bhasha sato samaya manupalaya bhasha sato tenopa tishtadido me bhava suto kayam ne bhava supo kayam ne bhava Anurakta me bhava sarva siddhi me prayacha sarva karma samne chitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tathagata bhajre mamne mucha pasha bhava mahasamayam sato ahum pe om bhajra sato samaya manupalayam bhajra sato tenopa tishtadido me bhava suto kayam ne bhava supo kayam ne bhava Anurakto me bhava sarva siddhi me prayacha sarva karma samne chitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tathagata vajre mame mucha pasha bhava mahasamaya sato ahum pe om bhajra sato samaya manupalaya bhajra sato tenopa tishtadido me bhava suto kayam ne bhava supo kayam ne bhava Anurakto me bhava sarva siddhi me prayacha sarva karma samne chitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tathagata vajre mamne mucha pasha bhava mahasamaya sato ahum pe om bhajra sato samaya manupalaya Bhajra sato tenopa tishtadido me bhava suto kayam me bhava supo kayam ne bhava Anurakto me bhava sarva siddhi me prayacha sarva karma samne chitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tathagata bhajre mamne mucha pasha bhava mahasamaya sato ahum pe om bhajra sato samaya manupalaya bhajra sato tenopa tishtadido me bhava suto kayam ne bhava supo kayam ne bhava Anurakto me bhava sarva siddhi me prayach sarva karma samne chitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tathagata bhajre mamne mucha pasha bhava mahasamaya Sato ahum pe om bhajra sato samaya manupalaya bhajra sato tenopa tishtadido me bhava suto kayam me bhava supo kayam ne bhava anurakto me bhava sarva siddhi me prayach sarva karma samne chitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tathagata bhajre mamne mucha pasha bhava mahasamaya sato ahum pe om bhajra sato samaya manupalaya Jasato tenopa tishtadido me bhava suto kayam me bhava supo kayam me bhava anurakto me bhava sarva siddhi me prayacha sarva karma samne chitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tathagata bhajre mamne mucha pasha bhava mahasamaya sato ahum pe om bhajra sato samaya manupalaya bhajra sato tenopa tishtadido me bhava suto kayam ne bhava supo kayam ne bhava Rakto me bhava sarva siddhi me prayacha sarva karma samne chitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tathagata bhajre mame mucha pasha bhava mahasamaya sato ahum pe om bhajra sato samaya manupalaya bhajra sato tenopa tishtadido me bhava suto kayam ne bhava supo kayam ne bhava Anurakto me bhava sarva siddhi me prayach sarva karma samne chitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tathagata bhajre mamne mucha pasha bhava mahasamaya sato ahum Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopa Tishta Dido Mebawa Sutokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anurakto Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Meprayach Sarvar Karma Tsutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tatagat Vajramamne Mucha Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopa Tishta Dido Mebawa Sutokayom Nebawa Supokayom Nebawa Anurakto Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Meprayach Sarvar Karma Tsutamne Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajramamne Mocha Vajabhava Mahasamya Sato Akumpe Om Vajrasato Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasato Tenopa Tishta Dido Mebawa Sutokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anurakto Mebawa Sarvasiddhi Meprayach Sarvar Karma Tsutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajramamne Muncha Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sato Ahumpe.
Now please take a moment. So then think think from your heart. Any negative karma created by, or sometimes not knowing whether it's like positive or negative, not knowing that and create negative karma, or maybe out of ignorance. So then, breaking commitments, breaking vows, or breaking samaya. And every single negative karma that's been created by not knowing, or then maybe out of ignorance, or all of them completely purifies. Purifies. The power of the Vajrasattva mantras purifies each and every one of them. So now visualize from deep down from your heart, visualize the Buddha Vajrasattva calls your name, or calls your name. So, not necessarily calling like Donasi or Geshe Gelek, like just visualize the Buddha Vajrasattva calls you like, oh, fortunate one. Just visualize, from deep down from your heart. Then visualize saying that all and each and every negative karma of yours, each and every negative karma created by like three doors, body, speech, and mind, created in the past, already created in the past, creating now, going to create the futures, all of them, 3 times negative karma. Just visualize the Buddha Vajrasattva calling, oh, fortunate one, each and every your negative karmas, or 3 times negative karmas. Completely purify. Visualize the Buddha Vajrasattva dissolve into your body. dissolve from the crown, from the crown. You're supposed to visualize Buddha Vajrasattva on the top of your crown when you do the practice, or space before you, probably like distance, like almost like 5 feet. And when you sit down, so then the height is like your forehead levels, not high, very high, not really down levels. Two ways to visualize. You can visualize space before you, or you can visualize on your crown, or form of light. So after when you finish the practice, then you visualize Buddha Vajrasattva calls you, whole fortunate one, 3 times created by your body, spirit, and mind, completely purify. Right after that, immediately Buddha Vajrasattva dissolve into your body through crown, Then remain there forever. So then your body, spirit, and mind become completely pure, like crystal clear, like crystal glass. So every negative karma can be purified. Don't ever think that, so I'm not worth it, oh, I'm a bad person. Don't ever think that. It's like temporary, it's not like one with the mind. It's like temporarily there. It's not like inseparable with the mind. If it's inseparable with the mind, so there's no hope. No matter what you do, there's no hope. So therefore, negative karma does not have any qualities, but it has one quality: can be purified. Relying on purification practice. So Vajrasattva mantra is one of the most powerful purification practice. Even just remembering, merely remembering Buddha Vajrasattva names purifies. Of course, if you recite the mantras, then of course no need to also learn 4 antidotes. Among those 4 antidotes, or sometimes say 4 power. 4 power, that's better translation. 4 powers. Among those powers, one of the most powerful one is like regret, not guilt. Regret, not guilt. Regret. Regretting towards something negative is positive. Regretting towards something positive, that's negative. It has two parts, two different kind. Guilt doesn't have 2 different kinds. It's always negative. You regret. So you regret. That's among those 4 powers. Regret is the most powerful one. So while you're reciting the mantra, then you think about those 4 powers. And the power of dependence, in this case, Buddha Vajrasattva himself is the power of dependence. So then, from now on, I will not repeat next hour or maybe next day, next minute. So, everything is happening because of the karma. It's not because somebody decides, okay, for you this, for you that. No, everything is happening due to cause and conditions. Cause is karma, created by nobody else, by yourself. Saying something negative, or thinking something negative, doing something negative. So the karma is not going to be exhausted by over time. It will be there long period of time unless you purify them. So then it's become weaker. Then maybe you can completely purify them. Other than that, just waiting for like a few years is not going to be, karma is not going to be exhausted. That's the fact. Everything is happening due to cause and conditions. It's not, people may say, oh, this accident or random. No, there's no such a thing called accident or random. No. According to Buddha's teachings, Buddhism, you purify them. You don't have to live with them. You can purify them. Rely on 4 powers. So then power of antidote in this case is, Vajrasattva mantra, that's the power of antidote. That's how you purify. Then the end, instead of feeling bad, you feel good. What you do, like that's a very, very good practice to help you to overcome from guilt. Feeling something bad, something bad. And then, of course, in the samsara, nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Perfection is beyond. It's called nirvana. It's not here. It's beyond. Then you go beyond samsara. So then there, everything's perfect. Here, everything's coming to so many problems. Light, house, everything's comes to the problem. Everything comes to the problem. So that's what it's called samsara. Everything comes to the problem. Okay. So thank you very much for doing this practice. It's good, very good. It will help. Think about something negative out of positive mindset, then do something positive, then you will feel good instead of feeling bad. Thinking something negative out of negative mind and doing nothing. There's no benefit. There's no benefit. So each and every one of us perfectly qualified to learn what is the practice and learn the mantras. And you do. You don't like, oh, somebody else will do, then I'll get benefit. That's not really good. If you do, you can learn. If you do, okay, oh yeah. Thank you. So then it creates energy around the center, you know. So that's how a place becomes holy. Because some holy beings remain there, did long period of meditations, did a lot of teachings, and people actualize their path within their mind stream. So that's how the place becomes holy site, you know. So other than that, there's nothing really holy about what is just. How you say? Otherwise, every place becomes holy. So that's not the case. So, so that your practice also contributes to the center. Okay. Yeah. So now back to the class. Yeah. First, refugee Buddha prayer. Okay. Refugee Buddha prayer. Sanje chodang soje chonam na chanju dagi chushin jeme sunam je dola bende sanje chodang soje chonam na dagi chushin jeme sunam je dola bende Sanje Jodam Sanje Jodam Dagi Chishin Jebe Sanam Je Dola Bebe Lanje Nubai Nide Shiva Sanda Kushi Nije Nije Dimsa Kaya Dola Beba Jana Namji Nije Jide Dola Jaba Kanda Yana Debe Adana Namba Kunde Dola Dezoma Nide Janja Sebe Dola Sanje Chinde Dola Chanse Lo Kange Denjen Dama Yoga Mama Jema Jema Mema Nameva Mema Nameva 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 Tamba No Chance No Kange Tuzen Yeson Tawa Tamja Bambe Tambe Shende Dezema Kodam De Lo Jon So reciting refugee Buddhist prayer is like kind of like guided meditations, like self-guided meditations. So that like to set up motivation, okay? Set up motivations. So important to remember for sake of practice or for sake of knowledge. Important to remember. It's not just traditions. Of course it's traditions, but there's a reason. Self-guided meditation, when you recite the reference Buddhist prayer, it must be self-guided meditations. So the very purpose of listening, for what? Just to benefit, that's all. Just to benefit. To whom? To living beings, breathing living beings. Oh, just to benefit. No, not to challenge, not to compete, not to become arrogant. It's just to benefit, that's all. So that, according to Buddhism, that is the purpose of life. That's the purpose of living. Breathing is to benefit, to serve, that's all, to serve. It's not to convert somebody, some faith into different faith. This is not the purpose. Purpose of listening, teaching is to serve. think, put into actions, betterment of breathing living beings. That's all. So it kind of like guides you. Oh, taking refuge, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, for what? Just to benefit, that's all. Just to benefit. If that's the goal, you don't benefit others with negative mindset. You benefit others with a positive mindset. So now you know. Now you know why it's important to develop positive mindset. Because the whole purpose of breathing is to serve others, that's all. So the positive mindset is very critical part of that positive mindset. Okay, so reciting refuge Buddha, the prayer should be, how you say? Should be self-guided meditations. Self-guided meditations. So please remember that for the sake of your practice, the sake of knowledge, remember that. Otherwise, you may create some merit, but then it's just reading some piece of paper. The person who is talking also needs to remember, it's not just who's listening. The person who is also talking also needs to be mindful. Explaining Buddha's teachings or giving teachings, so make sure that it doesn't become polluted by negative mindset. If it's become polluted by negative mindset, so then it's just waste of time. Explaining Dharma. Make sure from your side, make sure that doesn't become polluted by negative mindset. It's become polluted by negative mindset, it may not benefit people who are listening, no matter not benefit. Therefore, so before they come on the throne, so usually I don't strictly follow the traditions, but you are supposed to snap your fingers. So then you're supposed to remind you impermanent. This could be the last day. This could be the last moment, your choice. You think something negative or something pure, something trying all your best to think something positive, or just pretend, or just think something negative. Your choice could be last moment, no clue. So that kind of reminds you impermanent, death and impermanent, that you are supposed to meditate before you talk. So then you realize, what goes after this. When the breath ceases, what follows? Nothing. Even this body becomes nothing. What follows? If you manage to create some positive karma, that goes. Other than that, everything becomes nothing, no beneficial. So that kind of mindset is very critical to remind yourself. So that's why they snap there. They recite one stanza, everything, not just you, everything. Everything is nature impermanent, everything. Second by second, moment by moment, disintegrating. That needs to be remembered very clearly before you talk. So, so then make sure that you don't regret if you just die here. Make sure there's no regret. So then that's the best, that's the best. Oh, for the sake of knowledge, okay? Just I want to share for the sake of knowledge. And now when you're going to enjoy the cookies, that's going to free you from samsara. Yeah, sure. Like it's from Whole Foods. Those my friends brought there. They're from Colombia. They say sugar-free, samsara-free. Yeah. Oh yeah. So now, hold on. So the Wednesday night class, I'm very much hoping, we center, are we shortage of teacher? Are we shortage of teacher?
No.
So anyway, like this is for not just for yourself, it's for the bigger, much bigger. So you are learning this for bigger purpose, to share, not just to yourself, to share. Or next time, you can also talk about the 6 causes of delusions, because you already learned. You can talk about 6 delusions. Okay, so then karma. So now here today, so there's the last one. So then it's kind of complete the one chapter, like what is delusions, how delusions rise, what are the cause of delusions. That kind of complete today. So complete today. So then I also want to, how you say, even though I probably taught Lamrim probably multiple times, so now I probably decide to go section by sections for the sake of knowledge, that if somebody comes to ask, then you can explain to them. Okay. So next will be karma sections, quite in depth.
Depths, yes.
Quite in depth, yeah, karma. For the sake of knowledge and learning here, not just for yourself, you are learning for bigger purpose, bigger purpose. Okay. So now here the last part of this chapter is called Nimombe Nimi. Nimi is the downside of delusions. Downside of delusions. This text that Dodije, the Pobunga is quoting, the text called Dodije, written by Maitreya Buddha. Maitreya Buddha composed 5 texts written by Maitreya Buddha. Who brought the text to our world? Asanga, the one, Arya Asanga, the one who brought it here. Asanga went to Tushita realms one morning. For human life, 50 years. Tushita, that's one morning. It's equivalent of 50 years of human life. Asanga went there just one morning, received all the teachings. Then Asanga is the one who brought it, these teachings. That's how now it's in the book. Asanga is the one who brought it from the Tushita realms to down to our realms. Dodiji. I don't know how to say in English, like something like mind or discourse or something, maybe. And if you probably want to know, then maybe ask Chukila or Lamulas, okay, in the English. Nimon namji da jom, semjen jomji, sudim joms. So now the downside of delusions. Basically, delusion is a fancy term. It's the translation of nimong, the Tibetan word. The Sanskrit is called klesha, nimong. So delusion, basically troubling thought. That's what it is, troubling thought. Nimon is dajum, troubling thought. Maitreya Buddha said in his text, troubling thought. Troubling thoughts, that's S, troubling thoughts, destroyed you. And mind. Destroy you, Nimon Namji, Dajum, Simjinjum, then destroyed others. Srimjums. And it destroyed moralities, ethics. Nyeji nyamji nyebe, nyam jom nyam. Deteriorate or destroyed, either way. Nyebe, meshin, sungda tiri tembe mes. Zoba mini tenishino migumni tuji. Topda mado nyambe yila dunga chimbudu. Jesuma nimu be nimi mando this. There's many different downside of troubling thought. Nimu jabana semde migi ngo juwa das. When troubling thought rise, your mind become negative. You don't see any goodness. You become pessimistic. You just become negative. Don't see good things. Not just see, not able to enjoy any goodness. You mean what? Even though seeing something, and your mind twisted into something negative. So then that kind of, I say, encounter corresponding with the object that you shape, color, smell, taste, like 5 objects that you see. Even though you see something nice, your mind twists into something negative. So that kind of that kind of way of acting towards yourself, towards external objects, it's kind of like make the seeds of troubling thought more steady, more strong. The seed of troubling thought. So you make them stronger. So then there'll be like chains of troubling thought follows up. Chains of troubling thoughts follows up. Maybe Kadampa shoot this. Then not able to say something nice, something sweet from mouth, not able to think something nice or sweet, not able to do something nice. This is all the downside of troubling thought, first place when it generated. So that's how the karma has been created. Without troubling thought, karma can do nothing. Karma or action become powerless without disturbing thought, troubling thought. Because of the troubling thought, then karma produce something. Not just troubling thought, also positive thought. Then karma produce something positive. Because of troubling thought, then whatever action you may do or say or think or do, because of the influence of the troubling thought, so that create the negative karma. So then they produce negative result. Then fully enlightenment, then nirvana is going to be far away. It's going to be far away. It's going to be far away. Gewe chawa nyabar chaba soji rangje marumwa ches. Gewe chawa, any positive activities that you cannot engage because not you are incapable, not because of that, because of the troubling thought. Oh, so now you realize Buddha's teaching is to teach you how to master your mind. How to master your mind. So that's Sudim number chess, so no ethics. Never the Kurdia chundundo, so Sanja da Chujon Namji James, Gashiki serious or cheva. So now you see all kind of. Yeah, what you see everyday news, newspaper, and everyday what you see. No, you don't see like. Most of the time you don't see somebody being nice to somebody taking care of somebody. You don't see that. You see always something negative. It's all the result of troubling thought that produce all these things.
What's the antidote for troubling thoughts?
That the very much there are if there's not just one. If there's just one, so probably there's one antidote, but there's quite a number of them. So if you get jealous, so then rejoice, that's antidote. Then of course if you get angry, so then the patience. If you become arrogant, then need to think about something that you don't know. But bodhicitta, altruistic attitude, intentions, that is medicines. There's one medicine capable to heal 100 different types of disease. 100 different types of disease. Me pawachitus, called me means medicines. So bodhicitta will probably eliminate all the negative mind if we are managed to develop. But that also requires some knowledge about samsara. Without knowledge about samsara, bodhicitta will be hard to develop. That means samsara means nature of existence, your own existence. And knowing that, then then thinking everybody else has problem, everybody else. No matter how we dress, how well we look, if we become part of samsara, there's always problems. So then, therefore, how is it, Lamrim, so there's stages of the path that books lay out all the step by step what is required to develop bodhicitta, altruistic attitude. So that requires some knowledge about what is all this existence is about, so that requires some knowledge. So then they lay, it's kind of like having a knowledge about samsara will create the ground for bodhicitta. So then when you look around, you don't look around, you look at them, there's white people, like, there's American white people, there's like Asian. Your understanding is much bigger. It's not about American, it's not about Tibetan, it is about something that we are all in, like you feel like that we are all in the same boat. So that kind of, so bodhicitta, so very good question. Bodhicitta is the one, is considered as a medicine capable to heal 100 different types of disease. So 100 different disease refers to troubling thoughts. So once you develop bodhicitta, so that will take care of all the negative thoughts. Otherwise, then you have to challenge them individually, Anger, patience, jealousy, rejoice, pride, prostrations, or throwing yourself, like that, okay? Then Nyemik Tayaba Tamje, all the problems. Because of troubling thought. Not because of neighbor. Not because of neighbors like, how is it, lawnmower, what is it?
Lawnmower, yeah.
just imagine you are free from negative, troubling thoughts. No matter what people does, you never get agitated. If you are free from troubling thought, no matter what people does, you are never going to be agitated. You are never going to be. You are not going to have any impact. Impact. No matter what people does, there's no any impact on your mind. It does not mean that you have no feeling. No, you do have feelings, but it doesn't hurt. That's why I said, if somebody comes here, take down this piece of tanga, burn. What do? You don't harm that person. This figure inside the painting is all enlightened. No matter what it is, you can't harm them. Their core message is to altruistic attitude, bodhicitta, compassion for every living beings. At least the last, that you don't harm that person who is burning there. You don't harm that person. If you harm, it goes against bodhicitta. So usually people we don't know that our understanding sometimes doesn't work very well. So so that's why if you are free from troubling thought, no matter what people does, it doesn't hurt. No, somebody probably say, or somebody say, oh, you doesn't look very good. You may hear, oh, you really like to eat pizza. That's not different. Yeah, so well, just, so just here, this book's been written. Three generations ago. 3 generations ago, this book's been written. But the message in the books, that's been come from almost 650 years ago. So what it says, all the trouble or downside, all the problems, pneumologies, because of troubling thought. Now, notion of self, how you define self. All the problems created by, according to this Lamrim, by troubling thought. All this troubling thought deeply rooted into sense of self. I, then my, I. Do we ever analyze? Ever analyze when you say I? Do we ever analyze? Or you just go with that idea? Do we ever analyze? Could say a fundamental mistake, or maybe notion of self. Maybe itself is fundamental mistake. That this is called building. This is not you. It's called building. That you live here. This is called house. This is your house. This is my house. It's not you because you live here. It's for your house. If you start to think, oh, that's me, so that's a mistake. So this is pretty much same, this aggregate is kind of the house. So how to define self? So much books have been written. So much study has been done. So much books have been written. And so much analysis has been done about notion of self. This body is product of eggs and sperm. That's what it is. Believe it or not, that's what it is. Egg and sperm become this. body, they become body. But with that body, then you have this sense of notion of self, So that self, is this same with the body? Is this different? But we don't analyze, we just go with that, we don't analyze. So they're just saying that, not just saying, but like, kind of like a little bit talking about the teaching of, teaching on ultimate truth. All the problems created by troubling thought, those troubling thoughts deeply rooted into notion of self. Self-grasping mind, the mind that grabs so tightly on self, has no clue. No clue what self is, no clue. Grabbing so tightly on something, then that's probably could be mistaken. And plus, then self-cherishing mind. Oh, so then all of them, no, there's like, how there's So then when you look at the Guide to Buddhist Way of Life, the chapter number 6, very beginning of the chapter number 6, that talks about, not chapter number 6, like the wisdom chapter, that talks about wisdom. Yana dida tambi, everything that Buddha taught is for wisdom. Yana dida tambi the tube sharap to tiishina dungata shiva debe sharap ches. Therefore, if someone out there wants to overcome from all the problems, what that person should do, that person should develop wisdom. Develop wisdom. Did not say, oh, just believe. Did not say, just believe. Did not say that. Say, develop wisdom. Wisdom. What is the definition of wisdom in America? What is the definition of wisdom in America? What is the definition?
Body of knowledge.
What is the definition?
Knowing the right thing to do.
Right things to do?
Holder of knowledge.
Or ability to distinguish between what is positive and what is negative. So that's, according to Buddhist philosophy, that's the definition of wisdom. Able to distinguish between what is good for you and good for others, and what is not good for you, not good for others. Lang means something that needs to be put into practice. Tor means there's something that needs to be abandoned. Why? Because it's not good for you, that's why. It's not because of religious belief, but because it's not good for you. It's not good for others. Why you do? Yana dida tamjene tube sharap tendo sonse. Very beginning of wisdom chapter. Shanti Deva. That book has been written around 8th century, 7th century, somewhere there. Books already been written. Therefore, everything the Buddha taught is for wisdom. For wisdom. For you to develop wisdom. Therefore, therefore all the problems. If you want to overcome all the problems, what Buddha said, develop wisdom. Develop wisdom. Did not say, oh, just believe. Did not say that. Did not say. Say, analyze, think deep, figure it out. Say, figure it out. Figure it out. That's exactly what it says. Share up, there's a wisdoms. Develop the wisdoms. Develop wisdoms. So then freedom is possible. Freedom is possible. Did not say preach, did not say. Did not say convert, did not say. Judge, did not say. What it says, develop wisdom. Wisdom. develop wisdoms. Oh, very important piece of information, very important. Did you know the Shiva, the shut up, oh, shut up, okay, shut up. So there's like, then there are many different types of wisdoms, many different types of wisdom. So then the best wisdom will liberate you. So now this, you see the link, all the problems because of troubling thought. Troubling thoughts deeply rooted into notion of self and self-grasping mind or self-cherishing mind, deeply rooted there. Today, 너나 니야바, 내나 니미 타야바 탐지 니모 비쳐바 인수. 티나 디다 쳐바나 쩨마타도 다이 다마시네스. 가탑차고데스. So therefore now, whenever negative, the troubling thought rise, how it rises, we already talk about that, the cause of troubling thought. You yourselves not free from troubling thought, then become close to the object, somebody you don't like or look, what they say, what they think, or because they are associated with some kind of religious group, or maybe some tribe, some like race. Could be there's millions of reasons. You yourselves not free from troubling thought. You become close to the object. Then you superimpose, you exaggerate the situations, Then the cause for troubling thought is complete. Then of course troubling thought will rise, because all the causes and conditions complete. That's how things grow. All the causes and conditions complete, then mango grow, then flower grows. Lack of any conditions, like no enough rain, flower won't grow. Even though seed is there, even though anger of the seed is here, it will not rise, because there's no conditions complete. Same as like flower of the seed. The seed will not produce flower if there's no sun. If there's just sun, that's not good enough. There has to be water. So then everything comes together. Then, even though you don't wish, it will grow. It will grow. Same. So then, not being free from troubling thought. Then encounter the object. Then judge or impose or maybe like exaggerate. So then cause and conditions complete. Of course, 100%. Troubling thought will rise, 100%. That's guarantee. Probably it's hard to stop. That's how troubling thought rise. Okay. So therefore, enemy is within. It's not outside. It's within. The troubling thought. That is the enemy. Enemy is within. What is that? That is troubling thought. That needs to be eliminated. One of the Kadampa master said, it's not here. Danana to be pneumotus. That inner enemy needs to be eliminated. Otherwise, unhappy people are everywhere. How you are going to eliminate all of them? Impossible. When you look back at the history, people try. People kill millions of people. Did they really eliminate everybody they don't like him or her? No. You can use power, but you can torture their body, but you can kill their mind, their thought. So it's hard. You can't change their mind by torturing them. So Tibet is a good example. Tibet, been like, how you say, last 60 years. So, but people mind inside Tibet. No matter how many times you say, oh, you can say, Yeah, so you can erase identities. Identity, you can people. So you can, as you can eliminate the love they have for their motherland and their people. You can eliminate that. You can probably torture them, imprison them, but that's not the best way to do. Similar here. So enemies within, otherwise unruly, unhappy people everywhere. How you can eliminate all of them? The country has law. Even though you go to the country, there's not much law, but still, like in history, so none of the enemies within, so need to eliminate that. So then that's equivalent of eliminating all the enemies. And as I said, Yeah, you see the people, some people, no matter how much you say, they don't care. No, there are people, you probably met some of them. I also met some people. Some people you don't need to say anything. You just look, they just explode. You don't need to say anything, just look at them, they just explode. Some people, no matter how much you say, they don't care. It seems like they don't care. So the people, some people are angry all the time. Some people are, that it requires them to something huge to get them angry, but they don't get angry very easily. So there are people, so we see in day-to-day life. And some people don't need to say anything, just look and they just explode. Like that. If you explode or somebody else, when you did that, then yourself is completely destroyed. Completely, you have zero peace. Completely destroyed. So, day-to-day life, that's how you practice. You think about downside of all the troubling thought. So then you work with this. So probably here in America, so you learn something, so then maybe you say, oh, what's next? I already learned that. The practice is not something like that. Practice is something that you do every day. It's not like, oh, every day you need something new to do. No. That's not how you generate realizations. If you really want to actualize the path within your mind stream, then you have to work with that same thing again and again every day. So that's what it is. It's not like every day something new. Because the mind is not easy to take care. Mind is not easy to take care. So now there's when troubling thought arises, if you just able to see that as an enemy is about to destroy my whole happiness. Yeah, it's true. It's going to destroy your whole happiness. If you're aware, if you're mindful, beneath it try to rise. If you manage to stop that, stop that. So you are capable. We are capable to stop. So then we will succeed eventually. Tina dida kebana kemata to dai damashin. Minute it rise, then you look at and you see, oh, enemy. That's true enemy. They need to stop whatever way you can stop. Jinjule kalde hada lamindams. Tamje dala dalanja tedakini na mena tinju minute mena tiji ju minute. Nimu tobje dadene kadari yeah, there's people they don't like you. They probably do something, there's something, but it's just this life. But troubling thought, not just cause problem this life, it will probably cause many more if something goes on after when your breath ceases. If something goes on, the result of the troubling thought, there will be many of them, 10 of them. So this is more dangerous. External enemy, so they need to go to the bathroom. They are not there 24 hours to harm you. They need to eat food, they need to prepare about their things to do. But the internal enemy, there's only one function, is just harm you, that's all. Nimung, klesha, troubling thought, that's only one activity. External enemy, they go to vacations, but the internal enemy never go to vacations. Troubling thought never go to vacations. Never get old, never get sick. Always healthy, strong. The external enemy, they change place, they go somewhere else. This internal enemy, wherever you go, there you are. In America, you say that wherever you go, wherever you go, there you are. Oh, so that means you can't get away. Wherever there you are. So this is America, how you say in America. Wherever you go, there you are. That's how we mean. This is the worst enemy that you can ever meet. The worst enemy, troubling thought. The worst enemy you can ever meet. So talk about healthy mind, healthy body. What is healthy mind? Yeah, I've been saying this for the last 20 years. Every Sunday, some people probably get tired of hearing this or think something good, something positive. That's exactly what I mean. Why you need to think something positive? So that this kind of message needs to hear again, needs to think something positive. So now just ask yourself, how many times throughout our day you think something positive? How many days? And how often we think of something negative? By watching news, listening news. And how often we think of something positive? Now based on that, now you tell whether you're happy or not. Now you tell. Because your mind is destroying your happiness. Your own mind is destroying your happiness. So that's very important. So throughout the day, think something positive. That's I have reason why I said this last 20 years again. Oh, that's not because there's nothing to talk about. There's so many things to talk about. Oh, but it sums up everything. That sums up into that. Less troubling thought, more positive thought. Life is going to be better off, even though you are not Buddhist, even though you are atheist. Your life is going to be much better off. Everybody, same, all humans, same. Oh. With enemy, that's one of the worst enemy that you can ever encounter. Troubling thought. Need to remember that. Tama be daotuna trovashi never mijelas. External enemies. Few unguarded words, your best friend become enemies. So today's best friend, you can almost feel like you can give your heart to that person. With few unguarded words, that closeness is gone. Tomorrow, that person will become worst enemy. There's no definite enemy, there's no definite friend. Everything's uncertain. Today's best friend, almost I can give my heart. Namdok is one of the Kadampa masters, it's not here, one of the Kadampa. Namdok is few unguarded words, twisted, exaggerated, imposed, superimposed. Sunny damage. Tomorrow, that person becomes your worst enemy. Friendship, closeness is all gone. But that person could become your friend again. External enemies, there's no definite enemies, but this troubling thought, never become your friend, never become your friend. No matter any chance they can take to destroy your peace, that's all. Never become your friend. But it arises as your friend, but you are not friend, it's your enemy. It arises as your support, but it's just tricking you, it's just fooling you around. It's fooling you. So it's very important. That is the worst enemy you can ever encounter. Never become friends. Never become friends. Didn't say here, but some other text, okay? Some other text. Dashila Dylan to me, Tamabedo, Partuna, Towashi, never be jealous. Extra enemies, if you say something nice, like there's a way to get along, there's a way to get along, get along. But this one, no. Never be jealous. That, that person will be probably there because of your actions, that person's anger might die down, and that person probably feels sorry. Then, there's possibility you could become not the best friend, but you could become friend, still friend. But this internal enemy, troubling thought, is not like that. More you deal, worse it becomes. Never Michel, new mobile part to never chase. So into this internal enemy, troubling thought, more you deal, more you realize, more it become more worse. Chinje nyoa cheva so koana duk du chuge nimo imes. That's the one makes your life suffering. Troubling thought is the one makes your life suffering. That's the one. Dudu chuge nimo imbe comes of jidale nimo body tus. This is the worst enemy. So Kadampa nimo la surte ni chinyo tans. Simjela tilde jibendo jongs. Nimo la surte so. So need to look at that. Need to be mindful, look at, and make sure that you don't give any chance them to rise. So Geshe Langri Tangpa, that's one of the Tibetan masters. Geshe Langri Tangpa, his name is Geshe Langri Tangpa. Sorry, not Geshe Langri Tangpa, so Geshe Bengunja, sorry, that mistake name, Geshe Bengunja. Used to be robber. Yeah, robber. They rob people. Yeah, bandit. No, so like, so then the night become thief. During the daytime become bandit. What do you call Robert or?
Robbers face to face.
Yeah, robber.
Thief is like stepping in.
Yeah, so the night time become thief. Then during the daytimes, then just rob people. Robert. Eventually, during the daytime, met one lady, encountered one lady. The minute he saw Bengunja, and she probably screamed and about to faint. And Bengunja was kind of surprised and asked, why are you so scared? I don't eat people, I don't bite people, I don't eat people. And that woman said, then there's somehow that, kind of like become the conditions to change his attitude. Then eventually he became monk. Then he, give up all this, See, there's always possibilities. Even somebody like Geshe Bengunja, so stealing from people during the daytime, then at nighttime. I'm not sure why I'm doing this. Okay. Geshe Bengunja said, so then when he became monks, and he became so mindful, and he said he has 3 gods with a spear. There's what we call 3 draw, body, speech, and mind. Body, speech, and mind. Sometimes called 3 draw, gosum 3 draws. He said each draw there's God with a spear. Make sure who goes in, who goes out. Troubling thought never get in, so he won't let them in. He always guard them. Geshe Bengunja. So that's why I'm remember Geshe Bengunja's story. So so that means being mindful. Then simple then Geshe Beijing none simple the exact goal nimbi dundu jisune deba mimbe shemes. He says he don't do much. Geshe Beijing says I don't do much. What I do, he says I Geshe Beijing none simple cargo naje nimbi dunji simple cargo na. Oh, there's some texts say 3 do, but here there even Geshe Beijing none simple cargo nas. Nimbi dungduji suni deba mibashemes. Because I don't do much, I just had small spear, and I draw of my mind. He said, I got the draw of my mind. Make sense?
Yes.
Draw of my mind draw, mental draw, my mental draw. Make sense?
Yes.
Huh?
Guard the door of my mind.
Guard the draw of my mind. Guard the draw of my mind. So that's all he does. He does nothing else. That's why I say that's what he does all day. With the spear and guard the draw of my mind. That's all I do. So that is the true practice. That's the true practice. Yeah, you may think, oh, that person just walking, like walking in the garden, walking in the woods, walking around the park. You can't say, oh, that person not practicing. Maybe that person is practicing. Doesn't look like practicing. And something that looks like practice may not become practice. Something that doesn't look like practice may become the profound practice, because that person's guarding the draw of mind. Oh, Geshe Beijing ngane simji cargo nas nimbi dundu jisune deba miwa shemes. So that requires, of course, a lot of knowledge. Oh, so it is not that mes kong dimna ngaya dims. If the troubling thought becomes stronger, then he's aggressive, then he becomes also more, because he's the God. Then he becomes more, If the troubling thought show more muscle, then he shows more muscles. If the troubling thought becomes more aggressive, then he becomes more aggressive. If the troubling thought becomes relaxed, a little bit relaxed, or maybe kind of like humbles, then he also relaxed too. He just, that. Dry so the summary here is that troubling thought is any circumstance is not good. Any circumstance, the troubling thought is unhealthy mind. Oh, so then there's like negative impact on your health. So now you talk about healthy body, healthy mind. It's easy to say, but healthy body, healthy mind. Is it healthy mind or healthy body? Which one say first?
Doesn't matter. Healthy mind.
Yeah, according to Buddhism, it does matter. So like healthy mind, then put it the healthy mind and healthy body. So about when you get angry, so angry, your blood pressure goes up. It's nothing to do with the Buddha's teachings. It's just medical field. When you become so emotional, everything becomes so high. If your mind is calm and everything becomes normal, even though your blood pressure is kind of normal. So now you know why I've been saying all this last 20 years. Oh, think something positive, think something positive. You feel good, then you do good things. Oh, that's why. Everything, all the problem, each and every single problems, since the beginningless time till now, caused by what? Oh, I think caused by my friend. Oh, I think caused by my country, my president, my pain in my house. Oh, no. So that's why I said, you become so uncomfortable because the tightness of your boot that you're wearing, it makes you so uncomfortable. Then you keep changing your head. It doesn't help. Are we doing that? Because you need to change the boot, not the head. If you keep changing your head clothes, it doesn't help, so like that. Oh, so now the question, are we doing that? So that's the questions that each and every one of us needs to answer. So then, that kind of finish, okay, now how the troubling thoughts rise, what are the cause for troubling thought, and what is the downside of troubling thought. So that chapter is now complete, okay. So then next Wednesday, then we'll talk about karma, okay, karma. So for the sake of knowledge and for the sake of your practice, and that knowledge, is not just for yourself. So you're learning this for many people. So next time you can, at least intellectually help them. If somebody wants to know about karma, then you can explain which book to read, where to read, and you can also give them some explanations. So then there will be more resource when it's come down or leading a class at the Kadampa Center when I'm not here. There are many resources now. Then people can lead class, okay? Oh yeah. So then next maybe Wednesday maybe begin with the karma. Maybe you may not need to know about karma. If you eat the cookies, you are free from samsara.
In the Gold Prayer Book, turn to page 235. I'll read the general dedication prayers. Gewadi Lama Sangedu Shune Chikamalupa Desala Gerpasho Chanchu Sancharan Pache Make Panam Kechuchi Kewanyamba Me Paya Gone Gondu Pelwasho Champel Power Chita Kempada Kudu Sampo De Yande Shinte Deda Kunki Jesu Da Loche Gewadi Da Tanche Raptum Dusun Shepe Gewa Tanche Ki Ngowa Gana Chotuna Pade Dashe Gewet Sawa Di Kunkyo Sampo Chuchu Raptu Ngowargi. And let's read the long life prayers, 244 and 245. Gandhira we kolwe shinkam pendande wa malu shungwene chere sigwan tenzin gatsoi jape site batu tenjuchi. And then the opposite page. Jonu iye nalan wa shortu awatare tsembara sopa lozange we deton le persho shasengen lama soade Tupsu chanjin jangen gewe Tenzin kompewe Unzer dopotse Choksum kulwe le muntudu Padok so dushe Gendu shapten sho Om taritu re soha Om taritu re soha Om taritu re soha Om taritu re soha Om tare tu re so ha. Om tare tu re so ha. Om tare tu re so ha.
Oh, yeah, wonderful. Thank you very much. And have a wonderful night. Oh, yeah.